Hello, welcome, W.J. Burns PHX. This is a Zenith model 6S229 from 1937. It has been completely refurbished inside and outside. It has 6 tubes, 3 bands. It has been completely sanded down to bare wood and restained and coated with 9 layers of poly, clear poly. The chassis has been gone through. All paper capacitors were replaced. The electrolytics were replaced. 3 of the tubes were replaced. The speaker is original. The dial and the knobs are all originals. The chassis has been refinished exterior. The stickers have been, the chassis stickers have been protected. They're on the underneath of the, on the bottom of the cabinet. It has a new polarized power cord, along with an under chassis fuse and a voltage dropping resistor. I believe it drops the voltage on this unit down to 117 volts from approximately 122 or 23 that we have here. The tuner has been cleaned up. The dial housing has been cleaned up. We'll take and fire it up and let you give a listen to it. Okay, I got it set up here so I can get both hands free. Hopefully you can see the dial okay and the knobs. We'll start on the shortwave band, band C, and work our way up, and then we'll drop it down to the B band, which probably won't get much on there. I think it's mostly gone now. It's probably given over to emergency services, I think. The most we might get is WWV, if we get that. And then we'll kick it over onto the broadcast band and go through it. It is on a long wire antenna. My antenna circles the canopy here that we're under, and it's approximately 40 to 45 feet in length. So we should be able to pick up pretty good stuff on here. So let's turn it up and see what we get. Okay, we're on the C band. Here's your tone, your volume, on, off, tuning, and band selector. Okay, let's go up. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's heavy cloud. Um, we usually get some shortwave in here in the evenings, some throughout the day. It drifts in and out during the day. In the mornings, it's somewhat busy in the upper part of the band, in the evening in the lower part of the band, but generally right in mid-range. You can pick it up all day if you got a good clear day and a good antenna. This dial has this, I guess what Zenith calls a split-second tuning. I don't know what significance that is supposed to mean. Seems to me that it will vary no matter where you are. Sounds like amateur. I'm not sure exactly where most of this is. I do know that around 12 megahertz, there's a lot of my radios pick up Cuba. The dial bezel has been polished. Yeah.
The last one, another winter nor'easter. East. New York City could get about 9 inches of snow from it. This is USA Radio News.
Walgreens has good news for anyone
Wherever
managing
that
diabetes.
comes
We've got
from.
your back. That's right. Walgreens promise.
And you're going to remain a false brother. And it says there, you son of the devil, will you not cease to make crooked?
A lot of these shortwave stations are pretty much Bible preaching stations. There are a few talk stations, maybe a couple of music stations, but not many of them. No idea what that is.
I do have, my legs are swollen, so I know that's due to the physiotomy.
Then you've got
I got to get that done.
Yeah, and you got to get on kidney support if you have that to get control of it. And I would recommend, at your body size, you're going to need about...
That's not too bad for late afternoon here, especially with heavy cloud.
argumentó que por su importancia los trabajadores debaten con fuerza temas medulares para el desarrollo de la industria turística, como la calidad de la prestación
I'm
de
not
los
sure if that
servicios.
is Cuba or what, but it's near 12 megahertz.
La dirigente sindical dijo que los trabajadores del turismo están llamados a aportar al país al 4% del Producto Interno Bruto, de ahí la necesidad de fortalecer la eficiencia, la satisfacción.
I don't even know if any of these labels even apply in this day. They may have changed quite a bit since 1937.
Necesario, fundado por los líderes históricos de Cuba, Fidel Castro y de Chávez, tuvieron que afloraran como...
Now these little ticky labels here, you can print. I reprinted these on my computer and took the old ones out and stuck these in there. And then once you get your station dial, then you can just take and move them to the part of the dial wherever your pointer is at for your station identifications.
Supporters say abortions are made legal, but the state would not have to pay for them. And the world met the found on a beach near Perth, Austria, dating back from 1866, and was launched by the captain of a German ship. The bottle's part of a campaign to figure out current and more efficient shipping routes. For more news of the Catholic perspective, visit EWTNnews.com. I'm Teresa Fabio, and Catholic Answers Live starts now.
Not sure what that is. You can see it kind of drifts and drifts out. Strange. Okay, that looks like about it for the C-band or the shortwave, what I call shortwave 2. We'll kick it down to B and see what we get there, going back the other way.
Has made provision. For those of you who saw to join us in our Monday night live concert of prayer, you'll remember that we didn't get it done. Why? There was a problem in the sound room.
This will probably be about the only real station that'll probably be on this band. I think you might get something between the end here and maybe 4.0. There's WWV. But I don't think we'll get anything else. Like I say, I think most of this has been given over to emergency services. It is part of the frequency band anyway. Yeah, there might be some ham on here, but that'd be about it. Okay, that's out of that one. So we'll kick it on over to the A band, and we'll come up from the bottom here at 55.
Says the shed and its contents were deemed a total loss. National Weather Service in Belmont has been tracking a storm.
Belmont, that's probably straight north from here.
On Friday afternoon, winds will begin to pick up.
About
Saturday afternoon, we'll see
50 miles, I guess.
Snow showers, snow levels staying about 75,000 feet. Sunday is now indicating that rain and snow showers will be likely.
100%, and you're right. It was Marshawn Lynch for so long and what they got from the run game, and then it became all about.
We got one station here, local. It's up here in the high part of the band.
It offers a lifetime warranty on all new travel trailers, fifth wheels, and motorhomes. You heard right. That's a lifetime warranty and no charge.
I'm not sure where this one's at. It might be Prescott Valley, somewhere around there.
Character-wise and personality-wise, leads the way. Now, it's also worth
That's
noting
a boomer.
that
That's out of Sedona, which is about 16 miles away.
Offense and defense, and how guys like Wilson and Sherman are very different. The way they handle their business, the way they handle the media, the way they talk, and walk and dress, and everything else. They're very different dudes. And that there was an infighting between the offense and defense there. Would the departure of Sherman and a new look to the franchise be beneficial in some ways?
Visit FUSC1.org today.
Individuals and businesses with tax
I
problems.
believe this station here is out of Flag, which is about 70-80 miles away. It's a music station. The last one was a ESPN affiliate. Let's see. I'm not sure where any of these in these here are, but they're pretty distant though, or pretty weak. Some of the radio stations in the central part of Arizona, in the late afternoons and evenings, they drop their power down, so they're hard to. They either fade out or you barely pick them up. You see, you can pick them up, but they're just so distant. Or they drift like this.
Yeah, Salt River before it was Miami Beach. I
certainly do. Yeah, you probably get down to business, taking a look at what.
That's our local station right here. And that's about it for us here. Yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. All bands does perform pretty good on a long wire. If you encounter static, heavy static on it, you can take and break the link on the other two terminals on the back, and the one marked G, put a ground on it, and that is an earth ground, not a cold water ground or a neutral ground. It's for an earth ground. And most of the time when I hook, I have a problem with a static buildup running on a long wire. I'll hook up that earth ground to it, and it'll take and minimize that static buildup that it gets from time to time. So there you have it. It's a 1937 Zenith model 6S229, newly refurbished. Will be going up on eBay soon, very soon. So thanks for watching.